Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho of Vancouver. My idea of excelling in Tai Chi and meditation on your own has attracted quite a few followers, and one of the more successful cases is a young lady from Quebec, Canada. She told me that after meeting me only once for some fundamental instruction, she could do chant for over an hour. I'm recommending the following two books for them. This is the first one. Acquiring the Craniosacral Postural Reflex with Meditation and Tai Chi for Longevity Enlightenment. From my 40 years of Tai Chi and chant meditation practice, I have come to know why these practices have been used by various religious sects like Taoism and Buddhism for their integrated mind-body training in order to become a better person who live a long and healthy life, and at the end leave the body to become a free spirit like Lao Tzu, who lived to over 100 years old and had inspired the birth of Taoism. A more recent example is this 256-year-old master Liching Yuan. In the pictures is a Chinese herbalist with verifiable record have shown that he lived to the age of 197 or 256. Several movies on YouTube has been made to report this case of Liching Yuan, but they do not have my kind of knowledge to point out the significance of this case that illustrate the way that we can use his lifestyle to help us use Tai Chi as a form of integrated mind-body training to reach a healthy long life and to reach the goal of enlightenment and longevity. Just like Zhang Sanfeng, Master Liching Yuan was discovered and made known to the world by this Chinese General Yang Shen, who learned enough from Liching Yuan that Yang Shen lived to a healthy 90 years old, and then even in his late 90s, he could climb up the mountain as high as about 4,000 meters in Taiwan. Of General Yang Shen, Liching Yuan has good eyesight, and he has long fingernail and can walk very quickly and have very nice face complexion. And I noticed that he has no hair, no teeth, but no deep wrinkles. I think he probably has very strong secretion of human growth hormone and male hormone. One of Master Liching Yuan's students, Master Dalio, actually lived in America. He was teaching Tai Chi Chuan since 1956 in New York, and he was teaching Tai Chi for 40 years there. Just like his master, they both practiced the lifestyle of a Taoist. According to Dalio, Master Liching Yuan learned this lifestyle of a Taoist from a 500-year-old hermit in the mountain. The lifestyle consists of a set of gong that he practiced with sang, just like the six healing sang, and zhang is a form of martial art that walk around the opponent in circle. But the significance of Master Li's training in zhang is the special footwork in zhang called Tang Li Bu, mud wading footwork, using the Dantian Qi to help the psoas muscle to lighten your gait. The psoas muscle is the only muscle that connects the spine to the leg. This is why zhang and Tai Chi are very good for the kidney. I have a scientific explanation for this. The medical explanation of the kidney enhancement effect of the special Mud wading Bagua footwork that fully utilizes the psoas muscle is in this Kindle book. This picture shows you the relationship between the kidney and the psoas muscle. His walking and chanting is probably one of the reasons why he's so healthy at near 200 years old and why he could have so many children with so many wives. According to Dalio, Master Li practices moving Qigong with sound. According to Master Huai-jin Nan, the 6 healing sound Ho Sifu Hei Hui Chui has to be uttered in silence. They complement the walking Qigong perfectly. I have talked about how he walked with the Bagua footstep with Dantian chanting, and this is probably how he sat like a turtle doing his meditation with a special slow form of Taoist embryonic mode of respiration called Tai in Chinese. The Taoist Tai Chi will occur naturally when your Kung Fu matures. Tai Chi is more natural and safer than Tibetan Buddhist Bao Ping Chi. Details of the formation of Tai Chi are also in this Kindle book. Like all these ancient masters who can practice everything slowly and naturally, when you have 200 years to live, you can do things slowly. Like this sleeping Qigong master. Chen Tfa, also known as Chen Xi, was also another contributor of Tai Chi as a form of integrated mind-body training. He is known for his sleeping Qigong. He was also well known for his fortune-telling ability with I Ching and Ji Wei Dao Shao. The emperor offered him a job, but he turned it down, declining the offer with a famous poem, telling the emperor that he would rather practice his sleeping Qigong for 1,000 years. His sleeping Qigong is perfect for modern people because most of us cannot do the lotus sitting posture. If you want to know more about sleeping Qigong, please read the abstract in the comment column. The second one is the Dantian anatomy and function explained medically. In this frame, show you close-up pictures of the Dantian Qi the lower part of the abdominal part that below the navel seems to stick toward the spine. Qi this concept is well quoted in ancient classical Tai Chi texts. And Qi sinking into the Dantian has never been talked about in ancient texts. On the other hand, the practice for rejuvenation called Lin Jin Hua Chi has been heavily emphasized, especially among Taoist practitioners. Lin Jin Hua Chi can be concretely defined as the sublimation of hormone, a more meaningful interpretation of Jin into neurotransmitter, a more concrete definition of Qi. From my personal experiences, to practice Lin Jin Hua Chi, you have to acquire the craniosacral postural reflex of Qi Tie Bei and Ding Tou Xuan in the Qigong part of practice, which form the yin part of process of integrated mind-body training. Examples of these forms of Qigong are sitting meditation and standing meditation. And Master Lu Tang in the pictures is an excellent example of using standing meditation to practice his Qigong. These forms of Qigong help practitioner acquire the craniosacral postural reflex, which is strengthened by various forms of Dong Gong like Tai Chi and Xing Yi, etc. The Gong practice is the yang part of the process of integrated mind-body training. Master Lu Tang is one of the few martial art practitioners who used this combination of integrated mind-body training so well that he could administer his own euthanasia at the time of his choice. He must have gone into his enlightened phase of life as an immortal, just like the Lady Taoist Sun Wu in the Yuan dynasty about 1,000 years ago. I have a YouTube video explaining her 14 poems that describe her path of enlightenment, and the following clips are related to this present movie. About the Dantian, which is crucial in many ancient Chinese practices, including the aforementioned metaphysical Lin Jin Hua Chi in Taoism, the audible and visible performances of opera singing and martial arts. Dantian breathing has been well talked about. Have you heard of singing is the art of breathing? Or using breathing, Qi cultivation, to revert our earthly body back to the state like Saint Tian Qi. The moment when we were born, we have entered the life cycle of getting mature, growing old, and then die. To break away from this cycle, we have to practice breathing to transform the body back to the Saint Tian Qi state that does not need breathing like an embryo. Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho. This concludes the movie, and if you like this movie, please click like and please share it with your friend in other media like the Facebook, and it would really motivate me to make more movies like this if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dr. George Ho. Subscription is totally free.